Hi, everybody. I'm Ido, and I work in Voodoo for the past year and a half as the Vice President of Game Ops and Analytics. Welcome to Voodoo. Voodoo makes hyper casual games, which we refer to as snackable games. These are games that you can practically play anywhere, whether you are taking the train, you are just waiting for your appointment at the doctor's office, and these games are really meant to give you a short experience that is very fun, very entertaining, something that really gives you a boost for a boring day. And because of that, these games are actually quite common, and we have about 300 million monthly active users, which is an insane amount. And because of that, we are one of the most downloaded publishers in the App Store. I think that the main challenge is really remote work and how do we keep our creativity going. So, being a tech company allows us to switch to remote work quite easily. But realistically, the creative side of our business is very important because we're really relying on releasing a lot of games, keeping the creativity going, bringing more and more innovative and interesting content to our players. That relies on a lot of interactions between different stakeholders, which are the game designers, the creative people, the developers, the product managers. A lot of the great and amazing ideas in our company actually originated in the water fountain discussions, or how we call them, the coffee machine discussions. And we're missing this interaction while working remotely. So we're working hard in order to really improve this collaboration between people across the company, but also to try to do that remotely, to try to tie these ties and to not lose anything of the added value that creativity brings to our business. What are the main qualities our candidates should have in order to help us tackling these challenges? So let's start from creativity because creativity is key. Voodoo is a gaming company, and naturally, we need creative people. It doesn't necessarily mean that you need to be a gamer or that you need to have prior experience working for gaming companies, but it means that you need to have the drive and some passion towards gaming, but you need to have the ability to think outside of the box, to challenge conventions. On top of that, we really value teamwork. These connections between people, this collaboration are super important in our day to day. Last but not least is the data driven approach. Voodoo has a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge. We have a lot of players playing on a daily and a monthly basis in our games, and it means that we are generating a lot of data. So we want our people to always think about facts and to use this data in order to support their creative judgment. Coming into 2021, we realized that it's not enough to just hire the best people and to create communication, but to keep on aspiring to be the best and to aspire for excellence. We are doing that by connecting people to one another, both in a personal level and a professional level, making sure that we challenge the conventions, that we have open discussions, that we criticize ourselves, and more importantly, that we actually do proper retrospectives on projects, whether they were successful or not. So we always learn from what we do, no matter what happens.